moisturized my face, and I use Advanced Facial Cream, Broad Spectrum, SPF of 18. It has a sunscreen and an anti-wrinkle firming. It's Day Logic. And you can get this at Rite Aid, Walgreens, anywhere like that. So I'm going to start out with my corrector for my red blemishes on my face. It's just green. I'm going to you put just a little bit on your thumb or your finger, and you just blot. And excuse me for not looking in the camera, because I can't look in the camera and look to do my makeup at the same time. And if you see me looking down, I have another mirror down here that I'm looking into. But I just put that on and try to put the top back on. Then I go in with my primer. Today I'm using e.l.f. It's Poreless Face Primer. You can get this at Walmart. The small bottles, I believe, are $6, and the big bottles are $10. I just do a couple of pumps and start rubbing it all over my face and pat in to help it fit into them pores. I just kind of rub everywhere else that my pores aren't so big. It's hard to tell. Then you'll wait for a little bit, 2, 3, maybe 5 seconds, 2, 3 minutes, I mean, and let this dry. Because I've noticed that if you go on in with your foundation, that it tends to just smear it all around, and it doesn't actually stay where it needs to. And I'm just fanning, letting this pore minimizer dry. This just kind of helps it along a little faster. But once it dries, it won't feel tacky, or I mean, it'll just feel dry, like you don't have anything on your face. The longer you can wait and let it dry, the better your foundation will be and the smoother it'll look. That's what I think. Okay, now here comes the exciting part. This is the new Mega Cushion Foundation, and it has an SPF of 15. I have learned, they say that the higher the SPF, that it has a flashback in your photos. What exactly that is, I do not know, but I'm sure I'll learn. It comes with a little sponge. You open the little flap, and it's just a little cushion that's filled with your foundation. And the little cushion that comes with it is like this. But I'm going to use my beauty blender, and you have to excuse the way it looks because it's very, very, very used. But I'm going to go ahead and wet it now. For those of you that don't know, because I used to didn't know, but you can put it's a Real Technique sponge. They sell at Walmart for like $6 and something. Or you can get the Real Beauty Blender, which is $20. It starts out as a little sponge. Then you get it wet. It starts out like this. Then you get it wet and it grows. You can't really tell, but it grows in size. And I have a pink one. Well, it's supposed to be pink until you put your foundation on it. And as you can tell, I haven't cleaned them recently. But they never go back to the pretty pink that they were, or the pretty orange. But I'm just putting some product on my sponge, and I'm going to start blotting it on my face. I don't know if I got the right shade for my face or not. I'm so red in this area. I guess sun damage is what that is. but my face has a red tendency to it too. I'm going to put just a little bit more product and go in on the other side. And this foundation, it says that it's buildable. I would say it's a fine foundation. I wouldn't say it's a full coverage foundation. It says that you can build it to be a full coverage. Let me blend it. If the color's off some on your foundation, you can blend down your neck to kind of blend it in. They say they want your head to look like it's floating. So if your foundation is a good match, and when matching your foundation, don't go by the color of your face. Go by the color of your neck, because that's what your head sits on. So you want your neck and your face to be the same color. So if you're white and brown, you want to go with the brown. So that way it looks like it coincides all together. Sometimes if the foundation is a little lighter than you would have hoped, then you can go in with concealer, contour, the darker products, and make it appear to be, match the skin on your neck better. But you just want to keep blotting in till you get a full coverage. Make sure you get good around your nose. We're going to do a wear test on this today because it's the first time I've ever wore it. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. And throughout the day, I will check in and we'll see how this foundation is going to last. And it's very good for mature skin. It's supposed to be very dewy. So I think my skin is sort of on the dry side. So I don't think that people with oily skin may not like this type of product because it's so dewy, because it'll make you appear very, very oily, more than what you already are. It'll accentuate that. Get your eyeballs. But the more you blend, the better it will look. I'm gonna go in on my cheeks with just a little bit more product, so I'll have a little bit more coverage. I have a lot of freckles. I've never found a foundation yet that can cover my freckles. They always seem to shine right through. Okay, I don't know if y'all can, my little bumps wanting to really shine through. I'm going to put some more color corrector on it and see if that won't help. These other YouTubers, oh, their face looks so smooth, like they don't have a flaw on their skin. And which I've only tried 4 different primers, pore minimizers, and I haven't found any that makes my face look as smooth as theirs does. I guess from a distance, it probably looks smooth, but I tell you, up close, it don't. Okay, so that's my foundation on. And we're going to check in throughout the day and see how it wears. So this is the finished product. Just stay tuned throughout the day, and I'll check back in to see how the foundation's going to wear. And at the end of the day, I'll tell you whether it gets a thumbs up or a thumbs down. But stay tuned. Bye. Hey guys, it's about 10:45. The foundation's rubbed off on my cheeks and on my nose and on my chin. So I don't have it with me to reapply, so we're just going to wait and see how it looks at the end of the day. I'll check back in then. Thanks guys. Bye. Hey guys, it's 4 o'clock and I feel that all the makeup is pretty well gone. It wore for about a good 6 hours, so if you're going somewhere for a good 6 hours, it's good to wear. What is left on my face makes it look really greasy and oily, if you can see. I can see it, and it feels really, really oily. But yeah, I may try this one again just one more time with a different primer underneath. Hi guys, this is my last check-in. It's now 6:45. The foundation lasted for about 6 hours on my skin. As you can tell, I don't really have anything on now. It's pretty well just wiped away. If I could find it, I happen to have lost it just since this morning. I would show you all the products so you could remember from this morning what I was wearing. But it's Wet n Wild and it's in a cushion. They sell it at Walmart, Rite Aid, Walgreens. And it's fairly cheap. It's very affordable. It's good if you have dry skin. If you have oily skin, it's not so good. My skin looks very, very oily now, and it was like it just wiped away. I wanted to try it again with a different primer underneath, thinking maybe that would help it. But it's just a product for me. I doubt I try it again, especially if I can't find it. But I don't know, I guess it just up and walked away. But that's all I've got for today. I hope you like this type of video. And if you would like to see more videos like this, just give me a comment below. Otherwise, just subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I think you have to hit it twice in order to be notified of every movie or video that I make. But other than that, that's all I got, guys. Thanks. Bye.